Been a while since it felt like this.
One thing, we've got a purple cap holder and an orange cap holder in here. That's one.
Great win today, congratulations. When did you guys decide that you're going to be playing and at what capacity?
Yeah, we were trying to get me into the game. Obviously with the injury, that balance of should you race this game and try and be fit for the next game was the discussion, but I really wanted to try and play. So it was a case of getting to the ground and feeling if I could play the shots, and that was okay. The running a little bit tender, and that's why I've decided that fielding would be the highest risk for the injury. So luckily with the new rule, we decided that I could bat and the risk of injuring it more would be smaller.
What were the chats that were happening behind the scenes, his decision to play in today's game?
Yeah, probably been going on for a couple of days. So obviously we've been assessing him every few hours in terms of how he is, how he's responding to treatment, what he's able to do, and then obviously trying to assess that if he was to play and further damage it, what the consequences of that would be. So it wasn't an easy decision, and to be fair, we left it right up to the end because the last thing we wanted to do was him potentially dive on it and re-injure his side. So the fact that the rules allowed us to play him as a batter, he had no pain while batting other than ducking the beamer. That was the only time he really felt it. So look, in the end, it worked out really well. Obviously, he's in the form of his life. We all wanted him to play, but we also couldn't risk the flow-on effects.
That 84 runs was a delight to watch, striking at a strike rate of 150. You think this was one of your best T20 knocks out there?
I think at the moment it's just putting scores together, isn't it? So in terms of fluency, probably not one of my best innings as ever, but on a slow surface, you need to put the runs on the scoreboard. But it's really important for me to make sure that there's a bit of form on my side, and that you cash in on that form, and that you make some really good plays for the team, so that you don't get 10s and 20s, but you can hopefully put some scores that puts you in a position where you can win. So it's great to have another 100 partnership with Virat as well. I think that's obviously a huge plus for us at the moment, is that our opening partnership is working really well.
Yeah, how good was that innings? 84 runs and one of the best knocks we've seen.
Yeah, I mean that was a difficult wicket, so it wasn't a straightforward surface. So the fact that both Virat and Faf were able to absorb that early pressure and then reapply it to Punjab was important. It was obviously really hard to accelerate once the ball got soft. We saw the ball got, the wicket got harder to bat on, and Faf was probably still able to hit enough sixes to keep that momentum going. So it was tough, but I mean he's a tough man, and we're delighted to have him on our side.
Let's get a little perspective about the bowling. What's the secret sauce for getting those early breakthroughs way in the power play?
Oh look, I think Siraj has been amazing this year in terms of his power play bowling, the lengths that he's bowled. He's creating scoreboard pressure and obviously bowling wicket-taking balls as well. And I think you can feed off that. I think the big turnaround this year from last is that our power play with bat and ball has been really good, and obviously Siraj has played a huge part in that from a bowling perspective. And whoever else has backed him up, whether it be Willie, whether it be Topley at the start, whether it be Parnell, they've all done a nice job as well.
सिराज मियाँ, congratulations, ये पर्पल कैप आप पे चचता है, बहुत अच्छा दिख रहे हो.
Thank you so much.
आज के बॉलिंग के बारे में बताइए. You were on fire और वो direct hit भी, economy rate 5.2.
Oh,
कैसा लगा आपको?
हाँ, पहले तो हम लोग ने 175 बनाए थे, तो मैं सोचा कि अपन जितना हो सके पावर प्ले में विकेट और कम रन देंगे तो आगे वाले टीम प्रेशर में आएंगे। तो मेरा यही कि रोल था कि स्टार्टिंग में विकेट लिए, अगर पहला बॉल में बाउंड्री खाया, फिर उसके बाद मैं सोचा कि ये थोड़ी लेंथ पीछे हो गई, थोड़ा ऊपर डालते, मैं भी विकेट लेने के थोड़ा स्विंग हो रहा है, तो मैं सोचा ऊपर डालते, तो वो सक्सेस भी हुआ। जो सोचा वो एग्जीक्यूट, हर जगह सब एग्जीक्यूट की जगह से सक्सेस भी मिला, तो बहुत ही हैप्पी हूँ। और रही बात डायरेक्ट हिट की, तो मालूम है के साथ बहुत ही फील्डिंग की बात चल रही है और हार्ड वर्क भी कर रहा हूँ फील्डिंग के बारे में, क्योंकि टीम को ज़रा एक एक छोटी छोटी चीज़ बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट करती है टीम में। एक रन आउट वो बहुत ही मैटर कर गया, फिर वानी का रन आउट वो भी एक मैटर गया, तो एक बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं जो टीम इसी से जीतते, तो बहुत ही अच्छा लग रहा है।
अर्ली ब्रेक थ्रूज, वो 4 विकेट जो आपने ली आज के मैच के लिए, would you call this the best performance of the year up till now?
एग्जैक्टली बेस्ट परफॉर्मेंस। मैं सोच विकेट से जज मत करिए, मेरा तो बेस्ट परफॉर्मेंस मैं बोलूँगा जो चिन्ना स्वामी में अगेंस्ट एलएसजी के साथ डाला है, वो मेरे लिए बेस्ट परफॉर्मेंस। यहाँ पर विकेट लिया, बट ठीक है विकेट लिया, बस इकोनॉमी। वहाँ पर स्मॉल ग्राउंड 205 टारगेट है, वहाँ पर डिफेंडिंग में पूरन जैसा सेट बैट्समैन था, वहाँ पर विकेट लेना और वहाँ पर बॉलिंग करना बहुत ही स्ट्रगल है फास्ट बॉलर के लिए और डिफ़िकल्ट भी है, तो वहाँ पर मैं इतना अच्छा किया, तो वो मेरे लिए बहुत ही बेस्ट मैच ऑफ द डे।
But well done, Siraj. Congratulations.
थैंक यू। और रही बात ये मेरा लक्की फैन जो भी है, उसको दे दो आप लोग।
Wow. A prized memorabilia of Siraj signing the match ball.